Thank you, my friends, for watching another episode of Gourmet Food Made Homestyle, hosted by your accredited host, Chef Cutting. Today's episode, I am going to amaze you with an incredible dish I like to call lemon chicken linguini. You're going to love this because it's made with our awesome go-go garlic. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for you chicken lovers, and you can use either shrimp or chicken with this, but I'm going to use chicken because chicken is a much more popular item for people to eat, especially when you want to eat healthy. So we're going to get started. This is going to be a lemon chicken and garlic linguini served with peppers and onions. So let's get started here, shall we? I have a 6-ounce chicken breast. I have 2 ounces of white wine, or you can use water, a tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon, that's more like a teaspoon, but you know me, I love pepper, ground pepper. You can use regular powdered pepper, but I like the feeling of the coarseness of ground pepper. Of course, our go-go garlic. How can we go wrong with go-go garlic? And I got the big guy today, so he's going to help me out. And I've got 2 small orange peppers. You can use green, red, yellow, whatever. I like orange because it gives a nice color to it. I've got a half an onion and a lemon. I'm going to use my 1/4 cup measuring to do some measuring. Now we're going to get the prep done. We got to chop up the onion and the pepper. We're going to get that portion for our go-go garlic, and we're going to get our lemon slice. So that's what we're going to do next, so let's get moving. Alright folks, so I've gotten my prep done. I have the chicken chopped into cubes, the onions diced, and the peppers are sliced. I have my tablespoon, which is approximately a half a 1/4 cup of go-go garlic, a half a lemon slice, my white wine, and then of course my condiments. We're going to get started in cooking. This is all going to get sauteed, then we're going to serve it with a wonderful tender linguini. Alright, I have a medium saute pan, and I have it on medium heat. This is a little higher than low heat because I'm using olive oil and not butter, so this is going to cook better. I'm going to put the olive oil in first, and I'm going to let that heat up in the pan, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken and seasoning. Okay, my oil is nice and hot now, so it's time to go ahead and add the chicken. Listen to that sizzle. You don't hear a sizzle like that, that means your pan's not hot enough. So make sure that you always get that sizzle. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my go-go garlic, my pepper, and my salt. Now I'm going to go ahead and start mixing this up. Okay, so now I'm going to start mixing this up. Getting all those ingredients moved around. And don't worry about stuff sticking to the bottom of the pan. That's quite alright because we're going to deglaze the pan and we want all that goodness there. So I'm going to keep stirring that up until we see the chicken's toasted. I'm going to get you a nice close-up. Toasted like that on all sides. Okay? Okay, the chicken is now toasted, so we're going to go ahead now and add our onions. And we're going to go ahead and add our peppers. Oh yeah. Excellent. We're going to just toss that a little. And again, if you can't toss, use the spatula. Get that nice and evenly coated with all the seasonings and the oils and the wonderful flavor of that go-go garlic and chicken. And we're going to saute that up for about another, I'd say about 2 minutes. Okay, now what you want to be looking for here is that the onions are starting to look translucent. Okay? So you want that, and you want that pepper to be kind of still firm, but you definitely want that pepper to start being a little wilted, maybe a little caramelization on the sides. And then you know that the next step is ready. And the next step, of course, is my favorite, adding the wine. So here we go. Oh, yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're really getting all that goodness from the pan, and it's all going to come out. Oh, look at that. That is just wonderful. Look at that. Oh, you can't beat that, folks. You're getting all that wonderful flavor now. You got a nice little gravy there. Nice little flavored wine. You can use a Chardonnay, a Pinot Grigio, or maybe even a Fumé Blanc, but I use Chardonnay. So Look at that, folks. Look at that. All right, next part, we're going to go ahead and start adding the lemon. So we're going to just squeeze that lemon in there, give it a nice lemon flavor. Yep. All right, we're going to go ahead and mix that in the sauce. You can smell the lemon, you can smell the garlic. Oh, just fills up the kitchen. Awesome. All right, now we're going to go ahead and prepare our linguine. Now I have my linguine already prepared here. Basically, you can do one of two things. You can do it boiling water with a little bit of salt, put the linguine in, break it in half, and boil it for approximately 3 to 5 minutes until, of course, you get this al dente feeling to it, where it's nice and white in the middle, right? But not completely cooked. You can see that white right in the middle. So that's the way you can do it right as of the time, but I like to save time, so what I do is I pre-cook my linguine and then I chill it with ice cubes and water after I pull it out of the hot water, and then I bag it. And when I bag it, I can pre-portion it to 4 or 6 ounce portions, and it lasts about 3 or 4 days in the fridge, and then I don't have to wait for boiling pasta. I can add the pasta right into the dish, which is what I'm going to do here with this dish. So let's go ahead and get done. Okay, so I have my chicken on a simmer. I've got my pasta. I'm just going to drop it right in there. And I'm just going to fold that pasta into this wonderful sauce. Look at that, folks. Look at that. And just make sure everything gets evenly divided, and we are ready to plate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now I like to use tongs here because I can really get the plate up high and tall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and have a nice uplift bowl. You can see the bowl is kind of uplift. And I'm just going to go ahead and dump the contents into the bowl. But I'm not done, so I'm going to show you what I do with the tongs. Okay, so I'm going to use my tongs now, and I've done a lot of it already, but I'm going to use my tongs to just really just get that all up on the top like that, so that it really has a lift in the bowl. And if you have any of the extra sauce, you can just kind of drizzle it around the sides. I took a slice of lemon and put a little go-go garlic on there, and that is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you an incredible dish. This is our lemon chicken and garlic with linguine, and I can tell you that is a tasty dish. Enjoy.
Thank you so much for watching. Please browse or watch our other great recipe videos from Strawberry Tree Farms and prepared by yours truly, Chef Cutting.